Two minutes of prep time left.
So I've heard some claims from the other side about the child abuse issue. And to be honest, I haven't heard any evidence to suggest that a social worker will prevent child abuse. And how is it that the government that can't protect public school children from child abuse is supposed to protect kids at home from child abuse? You know, and there's a lot of resistance to the idea of, you know, government workers coming into the home, and it's not just because some parents want to hide child abuse. I mean, Rosanna Ward, who's a homeschool advocate, says, "I believe the government should always be accountable to the people and not ever the people to the government. Public schools in Oklahoma are failing, so to be held accountable to a public system that is failing is ridiculous." More importantly, though, they did not refute my claims on academic performance. And Dr. Brian May, who is the president of the National Home Education Research Institute, clarifies to say that there are no studies that have shown improved homeschool test scores in states with most regulation. So if there's no difference in test scores, regardless of regulation, why do we need to nationalize it? They did not adequately address my parental qualifications issue. They kind of linked, I believe he linked parents' academic performance to abuse, which was not clear to me at all. And this brings into a concern, you know, that Tim Lambert talks about, that there is a belief that parents are not qualified or cannot be trusted to do what is best for their children. It is often the root of the statist argument that homeschooling should be regulated by the state. The evidence, however, that homeschoolers as a group do a great job in educating their children is overwhelming and is great ammunition in any battle in which teacher unions or their supporters seek to pass laws that limit the freedom of parents to direct the care, control, and upbringing of their children. So again, I fail to see any conclusive argument here that more regulation will prevent any tragedies from happening, would address the academic performance issue, or how parental qualifications are relevant in this matter, other than the fact that parents are more than qualified to be the teachers of homeschool students. I talked about earlier how there was no bearing on homeschool performance on children, regardless of the parents' educational performance in their lifetime. And to conclude, I believe that the affirmative has not proven their case that more regulation will solve these issues. Thank you.